Today we're gonna study sheet number 2, lesson number 2, the study of some polynomial of functions. Polynomial functions, this year we have 3 types: constant function, linear function, and quadratic function. Already you have studied constant and linear and the quadratic. Number 1, what about the constant function? The constant function, it's a polynomial function of what? Of 0 degree. What is the meaning of 0 degree? 0 degree, that means we have no letters like that. F of x equals any number. F of x equals -5. F of x equals what? Equals 1. So the function, okay, equals any number. It's called what? It's called the constant function. So the first example represent graphically f of x equals what? Equals 3. How to represent it graphically? You have to draw your axis, x-axis and y-axis, okay, and put your numbers. Okay, now we need to draw f of x equals 3. So we have to draw straight line, pass it through 3, okay, according to the y-axis, and parallel to what? And parallel to x-axis. Okay, what about the intersection of y-axis? We have here 0 and 3. This is the first type, how to draw the constant function. Again, you have to draw straight line parallel to x-axis and cuts y-axis in your number or given number. Okay. The second type, the linear function. What is the meaning of linear function? The linear function is it's a polynomial function of the first degree. What is the meaning of first degree? So your function has what? We have x to the power what? To the power 1. F of x equals 3x, f of x equals 5x minus 1, whatever. So letter x raised to the power what? Raised to the power 1. How to draw? Okay, the linear function. For example, graph each of the following functions. F of x equals 2x minus 3. What about this function? It's linear or not? Yes, it's linear. Why? Because we have letter x raised to the power what? Raised to the power 1. But how to draw this linear function? The first, you have to make your table to draw and choose any 3 numbers for x and substitute in your function like 0, 1, 2. After that, 2 multiply 0, 0, 0 minus 3, it will be -3. After that 1, you have to substitute x for 1. 2 multiply 1, it will be 2, 2 minus 3, -1. After that, 2 multiply 2 equals 4, 4 minus 3, it will be 1. After that, you have to draw your axes, x and y, and put your numbers. What about the first order pairs, 0 and the -3? You have to go to x for 0 and up and down for y. 0 and the -3, I will go down. After that, 1 and the -1, 2 and 1. And you have to match your points and extend your lines, okay, to be a straight line. Again, f of x equal to x minus 3. How to draw again the linear function? You have to make your table, choose any 3 digits for x and plot your points on your graph. The last one, it's called the quadratic function. What is the meaning of the quadratic function? It's a function of second degree. Second degree means your variable x raised to the power what? Raised to the power 2. For example, graph your function f of x equal x power 2 minus 4x plus 3, and this it's called a quadratic function. Why a quadratic function? Because your variable raised to the power 2. Okay, and your interval x belong to from -1 to 5. So the first step, you have to make your table x and y from -1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and use your calculator by mode table and write your function x power 2 minus 4x plus 3. After that, you have to press equals and put in the start -1 and press again equals and press 5 equals in your end. After that, okay, write your table. -1 it will be 8, 0 it will be 3, 1 it will be 0, 2 it will be -1, L3 it will be 0, L4 it will be 3, L5 8. Okay, after that you have to draw Now you have to plot your numbers -1 and 8, 0 and 3, 1 and 0, 2 and -1, 3 and 0, 4 and 3, 5 and 8, and you have to match your curve. Okay, and we have 4 questions. Number 1, find your vertex. How to find your vertex from your table? Okay, cancel from left and right the same numbers. Okay, what about the left? It's called the vertex. 2 and -1. Look, your vertex on x and y axis. 2 and -1. B, we need the equation of the line of axis of symmetry. Already we get it about the x-axis, so the equation, it will be x equals what? Equals 2. Okay, the equation of the axis of the line of the axis symmetry from your graph, when x equals what? X equals 2. What about C? We need the maximum or the minimum value. What about the point of the curve? We have, okay, plot the curve minimum value or minimum point equals what? Or determined by -1 Ly. Ly equals -1. What about number D? Find the solution set. To get your solution set from your equation, okay, on your calculator press mode equation 3, or from your graph, okay, your curve intersects with x-axis at 2 points. What about them? 1 and 3. So your solution set, it will be 1 and 3, and you can check, okay, by your calculator y mode equation 3